guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and it's time to rainbow the big boy. Now, I have to admit, I am very frustrated with the design of this character. If you guys are curious why, look, this unit, oh my god, this is a perfect full dodge character, except their literal strongest ability needs them to get hit 10 times. That's too much. It's too much. Whereas, like, Carnival, LR, Tech Super Saiyan Goku, and Gamma 1 are, like, these defensive characters that can get better as they're getting hit. I've found a perfect mix of, like, 10 dodge just complements them so much. My Gamma 1 and Carnival Super Saiyan Goku have dodged so many super attacks. It's perfect. It works so well. This character's not really, like, a slot 1 character, I think, as much against the toughest bosses in the game. This unit really would benefit from dodge so very much, but if I gave them a lot of dodge, I would be taking the Scouter out of my hands. Taking a lot more than 10 attacks directed at them, it's just biting off more than you could chew. So I will give them the 3 dodge for, like, the YOLO super attack dodge at some point. That could still happen. I still like giving them 3 dodge. Like, you know, if I dodge a major super attack, it could be very good, right? But 3 dodge is not going to cause me to dodge every single attack aimed at them. So we'll do that. I had a bunch of these kind of like EX skill orbs, right? And I figured I'd just pour a bunch of them on this character. I'm pretty low in STR skill orbs, which is one of the reasons I gave this to this character. And this is a character that I feel like should age pretty good. With damage reduction being a support unit, I could see this being a very effective character as like a slot 3 floater like a year from now or something like that, right? So I kind of like this build. Maybe a little bit too much crit, but I mean, it works out well, right? I sort of gave this character what I had in terms of skill orbs and stuff like that, right? I mean, it's based upon how lucky I get from chain battle and shit like that, right? So there we go. Let me get this unit up to about like link level 4 or 5, and we will see how effective they look now that we have them rainbowed. Alright guys, we are here in an event. We are on Carnival LR Goku's, well, not his team, but we are in a 200% team. We are on Dokkan Fest Yamcha's team. Remember, because of the fact that they made this, you know, this character just Super Saiyan Goku, that gives us a lot of access to various 200% teams, a lot of setups, and a strong link set that can work pretty well. Now, I guess here's also another issue, right? We're in here. I wanted to see how this would work out. I brought all 3 of the recent LR Super Saiyan Gokus. This should work fine in that we can keep Namek Goku floating, and then the 2 Carnival LR Gokus will be on each rotation. We do have Yajirobe's support up. Remember, we need to receive attacks for this character to be at our true power. That's one reason I did choose this full power Frieza fight. Let's see how we do. We can get utterly cooked right here. I think all we have active just Kamehameha and Fierce Battle. We could get utterly cooked on this rotation right here, depending upon what Frieza does. Every hit is just going to give us a little bit of extra stats. Now, remember, from what I've seen, this LR Super Saiyan Goku does seem like he gets significantly stronger when he is max key. Okay, hopefully, we really want Yamcha to dodge. Okay, perfect. Was that my... No, that's a friend Yamcha. And then 340k, okay. Yeah, Yamcha with that dodge, man, really helps for a fight like this second form Frieza right here. That AoE super attack of his can be pretty devastating. Okay, so LR, STR, Carnival, Super Saiyan Goku, right? We're going to want him to take as many hits as possible, because that, of course, is going to build up not only his passive, right? We're getting 15% attack and defense per attack received, up to a max of 75%, but we're also building up towards the huge strength of this character, which is both of them are activated once we get 10 hits. There is the Scouter, which is, you know, one of the strongest abilities in the game, and then there's also the active skill, which they have one of the strongest active skills in the game. Theirs is going to be, you know, well, it's not going to be as powerful as, like, the Gods or LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because those characters stack attack, but this Goku should still be very good. Is that a quadruple? Nice, yeah, there we go. Yeah, because Frieza AoE'd him, so we actually got a quadruple attack right there. So we got 3 supers. See, that's the thing. LR Namek Goku, I mean, there's now just numerous characters who are better, but Namek Goku, he could still put in work in certain fights, right? you can strategically still utilize him pretty well. Okay, so we could potentially revive here. That's pretty good. Let's get as many same type orbs as possible, because I'd like to actually heal up a little bit. We did eat a lot of damage from Namek Goku getting tagged by that second form Frieza, but just from same type orbs, we'll be able to heal a lot of this back up. Now, keep in mind that we are on a team here with Yajirobe, right? Remember, or excuse me, I should really be saying Goat Jirobe. You know, he has that wicked support ability of his up. And on that last turn for our characters, we had that support up. Yajirobe really is going to be a god. Just a yep, there we go, Yamcha. That's why he's goated. But Yajirobe is just going to be a ridiculous god, right? Just shooting out like this support that hits the entire team. Yajirobe doesn't have to be on rotation for you to get the support. It's just so very powerful. And, you know, even though the new Carnival LR Super Saiyan Goku is named Super Saiyan Goku, like the old Carnival LR Super Saiyan Goku, we can use both of them. And it's like they're not on each other's categories either, right? So, like, it's not like we'd be running Tech LR Carnival Goku's team, and, like, we want to bring the LR STR Carnival Goku, because they're not on Powerful Comeback, and then the Tech LR Super Saiyan Goku is not on Battle of Wits, right? Okay, so here we go. This is actually going to be good. We're going to be fully built up already. Now, remember, this Super Saiyan Goku gets a pretty substantial buff once he gets 24 Ki. And not only is he going to do a lot more damage, but he gets access to a guaranteed additional super attack. This is going pretty good. We're going to be at our, at least the hits. Yep, once you see the Ki, that was hit number 5. That's hit number 6. So after this turn, we're going to be at 7 hits received. But we still have to get up to 10. It just takes so long, dude. Like the Scouter, I feel like the way I'd recommend utilizing this character is to understand that most runs, most fights, I feel like you're not going to get the Scouter. You just need really insane luck for the enemy to just be completely aiming at that Goku, basically, on all these turns, right? Like, look at this. We're about to get to Final Form Frieza here. By the way, look at those two. That's the LR and then the Dokkan Fest for the celebration. Those two back to back. Did they do enough damage for y'all? Were y'all entertained by the amount of goddamn damage they just put up? Actually, by the way, I don't think I haven't no-itemed this fight with Yamcha's team. I've been behind it too, because these red zone runs just take so much time to do. Oh, okay, so I guess I'm going to start taking this serious. Let's go for the no-item run live here, because, you know, we're looking to be in a pretty good spot. Okay. So yeah, we're completely good here. Let's hope that Final Form Frieza does not tag Namek Goku in the final slot, but he probably will. At least Namek Goku did triple super on that first turn, which is very helpful for us. Now remember, this is where this Frieza fight can get pretty scary, is when Frieza is doing this right here, right? Which is where he's supering like that, and then building up his stats. Because remember, this Final Form Frieza, when he supers in this phase, he is, again, building up his stats for the rest of the fight, right? So, like, Tech Full Power Frieza will do crazy damage. And again, it's like we're like, just barely going to get the Scouter by the time we reach Final Form Frieza. And this is, you know, one of the longer red zone fights right here, right? Where there's all these different phases here. So it just goes to show that 10 attacks received is just, like, so crazy. Because the thing is, like, for a character like Carnival Goku or Vegeta and Trunks, those are two characters, I think those are the top 2 characters in the game, even at this exact moment. Those 2 characters need to receive a bunch of attacks, you know, to fully build up, right? But the thing is that Carnival Goku and Vegeta, they don't need to take these attacks to do what they do best. Now, certainly, Vegeta and Trunks get a lot stronger, right? They're building up crit and defense and stuff like that, for sure, right? And Ki, they get a lot stronger as they get hit. But the unit is they're still dominant, you know, #1 unit overall in the game. This STR Carnival Goku, oh god, alright. This Carnival Goku, for him to be dominant, like, #1 unit in the game, like, material, we have to get the 10 hits, which we're gonna get right here. Okay, so we are fully built up in terms of stats. We're linked here with UI Goku, which is pretty good. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, and Saiyan Warrior Race will be the 3 links not activated. Damn, you know what does suck is we're not going to be able to get 24 ki, though. Okay, alright, let's see how we do. Yamcha can get in orbs, which will heal us up a little bit. Hopefully Frieza does not super attack right away. 8,000. This is type disadvantage from a reasonably tough enemy. Alright, so we now have our 10 hits. So Goku, on this next turn, we will be able to use his active skill, and we will be able to have his Scouter on this next turn. If we can hopefully finish Frieza off right here, good, that's an additional. We didn't get 24 ki, so that was just the Hidden Potential System additional right there. My Super Saiyan Goku, we have what, 17 crit, 17 additional? We're not getting crits, okay. Let's hope that UI Goku or Yamcha go crazy. Best case scenario here, we really want to finish Frieza on this turn. Okay, good, that's good, that's good. Remember, UI Goku's additionals are guaranteed crits. That's very helpful. So now, on this next turn, we'll have Tech LR Carnival Goku. He has his revive up. So a full power Frieza kill. Yup, UI Goku. The boy he can still cook. Don't listen to the haters. He can still put in work, UI Goku. Oh my god. Okay. So this is beautiful. If we die, we die. We're completely good. Let's go ahead and pop these active skills for Yamcha and Carnival LR Goku. We probably... We're not putting Carnival Goku in slot 1. No way. We're going to have to do this. This is going to be the smartest way to do this. Because Carnival Goku's member is not guarding. Alright, let's pop these active skills to do a lot of damage here. Alright, so if Yamcha can go... I guess it doesn't really... Like, what happens on the rest of this turn doesn't actually matter too much, right? You know, we could die right away, or we could survive the turn. Either way, we should be okay. Alright, so that takes away his first attack. You know what I've noticed about this full power Frieza specifically, though? It does seem like this Frieza, he has supered me on attack 2 a lot, this Frieza has, right? I've seen him do it a whole bunch. We got pretty unlucky with Yamcha right there. This is going to be good, though, because... Ooh, okay, that's death if it connects, I think. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Gocha with the dodge. Beautiful. Carnival Goku might still get completely wrecked, though, because he's not guarding. You know, Final Form Frieza got multiple supers in. Then this Frieza supered first. We're going to be at very low health, probably. Okay. No, but then the rest are double digits. Let's hope now Goat Jirobe gets a couple of dodges in. And then on this next turn... Oh my god, can we get the Frown? Do we have Namek Goku in this next rotation? Okay, that's fine. Yup, dodge. Okay, we're fine. And dodge. Perfect. Okay. And then there's the Scouter! Yes, sir! There it is! Okay. Can we kill? We didn't get 18 key super attacks with Namek Goku at all. Remember, that will increase the damage of his active skill quite a bit. Alright, well, here's Goku, Super Saiyan Goku's active. Now, Super Saiyan Goku's active right here, it's going to hit very hard, right? And he is also doing guaranteed crits for the rest of the turn. Let's go ahead and pop this off. This should do huge damage. Then we should be able to follow up with Namek Goku's as well. Yeah, wow, that was a huge attack right there. Nice. That was a big damage attack. All right, so now we can do Namek Goku's active skill. I don't think we're probably going to finish Frieza off with Namek Goku. Namek Goku doesn't quite hit that hard. again, unless he gets his stacks in. But Super Saiyan Goku, with his 400k defense and his damage reduction, he should be good enough. Because remember, even if we're not able to get 24 ki right here, which we actually... No, we are. We are because of his active skill ability, right? That came in clutch. So remember, when we did Goku's active skill, we got 5 ki for the turn, right? It is one of the things that did. So that giving us 5 ki for the rotation is going to easily allow us to hit that 18 ki. Yeah, we're definitely looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and pop Namek Goku's active skill right here. I don't think it'll finish full power Frieza, but we have one, I believe. That is so close, too. Okay, so again, we should be completely fine right here. I don't think full power Frieza is going to be able to really bully us or do damage to this Goku. This Goku is defensively suited enough. Now, certainly, if full power Frieza supered this STR Super Saiyan Goku in slot 1 like this, could we live if we had full HP? I don't think so, no. I think that this Goku, after he supers, right, because he gets 30% defense from each super attack effect, this Super Saiyan Goku, if he would, you know, double or triple super first, then he's got the 30% damage reduction. Yeah, he could easily live this Frieza and many other of the big million damage super attack bosses. But this guy more so fits into slot 2. I think that this character, right, is a massive buff to LR Vegeta and Trunks' team. I can envision Vegeta and Trunks in slot, you know, the slot 1 god, and then this character in slot 2 supporting Vegeta and Trunks, having insane damage in slot 2, and I think, you know, you utilize this character, you know, when you're going into a fight, right, I feel like we're not even really trying to go for the Scouter, right? Whereas, like, think of LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, the Metal Cooler movie one, you have to sacrifice the run to get them to transform because they suck otherwise. This Goku is still a very good top-tier unit in the game, even without the Scouter. You know, this character truly becomes one of the best units in the game once you know, get the active skill turn and get the Scouter, but the unit is still very good without it. I like them. I do like this character. I think they certainly could have been a little bit better. How would I have done that? I think, so they have 30% damage reduction. I think that could have been buffed to like 50% or maybe like 55% or something like that. I think would have been very good for this character. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. We should be good to go here. Frieza's not going to do 100k damage per normal. Yeah, double digits. There we go. And then there is our W. Okay, so they certainly looked pretty good. We weren't able to get the Scouter until literally the last turn of the fight, but that is what's going to happen. I see a lot of people do correctly understand that 10 attacks on one character is not easy, especially when it transforms them into a best game and unit contender once you hit that, right? It's just very tough. There's going to be runs sometimes where, you know, depending upon what enemy it is, they get a hit a ton in like the first 2 turns or something like that. But for the most part, this character is not going to be getting that Scouter most of the runs. But they're still good, even without the Scouter. I mean, as you guys saw, they looked very good in this run. Alright, so we are in an event. I just want to get maybe a couple of wanked rotations before we finish up. But remember, I mean, you know, there is, you know, getting 10 attacks in order to get the Scouter, but we still need to get 5 attacks to build up attack and defense as well. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I've been getting an awful lot of these type of rotations while going for the, you know, this character, what they're able to do, and blah, 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 blah. All right, well, let's do this. Can we get 24 ki? We can. I'm actually, I just for science, I'm not going to go for 24 ki. We have most of our links active, everything except for Fierce Battle. Now, remember that this character, right, it's going to work a little bit like the LR Physical Goku and Piccolo exchange character, where they do a lot of damage, but it's like they don't do as much if you're not hitting that 24 ki. I think this character getting 24 key, it is huge for them. Now, with their strong link set and their strong key ability, right, they get 5 key for free at the start of turn, and then 2 additional key after the 5th hit. I don't really think it necessarily is going to be so tough to get all the key we need, but I mean, that's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay, all right, I'm going to cut ahead once we're fully built up, and we'll see some good rotations for the Super Saiyan Goku and Z Fighters here. Alright guys, here we go. This is pretty good. I believe our Goku has taken 2 hits so far, but this is going to be able to fully build us up right here. So this is good with AGL LR Gohan. We have all 7 links. Now listen, AGL LR Gohan, let's just call it like it is. He sucks, right? He's bad. But dude, he's years and years old. But this guy, he could, I mean, when Beast Gohan drops, this guy could easy 8. It could happen. Easily. He could get easy 8. If this guy gets an easy 8 and he's like really good on release, and then this character is sharing 7 links, and then this unit, remember, is giving Superclass allies 2 key 50% defense, and then on their 18 key super attack effect right here, we're giving the 50% attack. I mean, AGL LR Gohan, he's got a built-in partner now on a lot of his teams. I mean, we're talking Goku Family, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, right? Like, Bond of Parent and Child, Warriors Raised on Earth, like a lot of these teams they share. That's going to be very, very good, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and see how we do. So this is a very strong rotation right here. We're going to be fully built up in terms of our passive. I guess the 3 dodge could cuck us, but no matter what, I do think 3 dodge was still a good idea to, you know, dodge a YOLO super that could kill us at some point in the future. It is worth it. Okay, so I believe this is the 3rd attack right there. 4. That was 5, yep, because you could tell because the key kicked in. 14 million. That's pretty good. It's because this is not 14 million. It's 14 million, but then they have a guaranteed additional super attack. 100% chance to additional super attack. See, this character looks good. This is a powerful unit. I just think the smartest way to go about using this character is to not overreach yourself to get the Scouter. If, you know, let the Scouter come to you, but you could still use this as a very dominant, supporting, floating character or slot 2 character or something like that. I don't know exactly how much I like this Super Saiyan Goku. What I mean by that is, I know that this unit is very good, but do I consider this unit better than, say, the LR Gods or LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? I'm not quite sure on that yet, but I would say this Goku is kind of in that range. Not breaking into the top 3, but he's somewhere in range of like the Gods, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, LR Golden Frieza, right? Like sort of in that range. This character I think is definitely better than LR Metal Cooler and then LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie. But I don't know yet if I would put him again above the Gods and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who, those characters are not aging. Their designs were so good and so tight, right? So they're not falling off seemingly anytime soon. I'm gonna do this because this Trunks and they seal and shit like that, right? All right, we'll be able to get. Okay, so this is a great rotation right here, fully built up in terms of our passive, but we don't no support. So this is all 7 links, fully built up passive, no support. Let's go ahead and see what they drop right here. And they give us a solid 12.9. Again, that's no support. That's, you know, and it's not just 12.9. It's 12.9 with a guaranteed additional super following up afterwards. Remember, all the best units in the game, characters that are doing huge amounts of damage, they're not just, oh my golly, they did a 10 million attack stat. Who cares? Everyone does 10 million attack stats. It's doing a 10 million attack stat, and you do a second 10 million attack stat, then you do a third 10 million attack stat, then you do a fourth 10 million attack stat, or, oh, I did a 10 million attack stat, no, oh, I have a 50% chance to crit, now I have a 75% chance to crit, right? Like, that's the characters that are doing super, like, oh my god, damage. It's not just this raw stat. It's this raw stat, plus additionals, plus crits, right? Like, that's, you know, plus support. That's the stuff. Again, that makes these characters super duper mega crazy, right? So, okay, I just want to get this next rotation for this LR Goku, and then we'll be done, but I honestly, guys, I'm pretty impressed. I like this character. You know, I think me and many others a lot of times might get a little bit too caught up on getting the Scouter. This unit is very dominant, very powerful, very effective supporting, even without the Scouter up. The Scouter is just like, you know, God mode once you get there, but you have to let that come to you, right? You know, if we're going to do a fight against Red Zone Broly or something like that, and oh, well, what do you know? After 2 turns, we've got an 8 attacks for Siege, we'll be able to get it. Awesome, cool, right? But like, again, I think overreaching with this character to get them in like slot 1 to try and go for the Scouter or something like that, that could end up being a mistake, right? Again, the term I would use is overreaching. We don't want to do that. I don't remember if this Vegito Blue has a special effect, so I'm just going to go special right here. I don't want to get like sealed or some nonsense. I also do want to make sure that we are getting the 24 key, which we can right there. Okay, so here we go. So this is going to be LR Goku right here with all 7 links activated. We're fully built up. We got B-Pans active, which is going to give us massive amounts of damage. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to look at right here. Remember, on top of the damage and then the additional super, don't forget they're giving key, damage, and defensive support. You know, remember that the support in terms of damage that they give is from their super attack effect, but still, pretty impressive. A 17 million, and they're giving key and support to the whole rotation. The more I think about this character, the more I'm liking them. Like, look at this. This is impressive. And they're giving attack support, too, after they do that 18 key. Not bad. And we got the triple. Pretty good. So, let me know what you guys think of this unit. This is powerful. This is a Carnival LR for sure. You know, if the Carnival LRs are going to look like this, that's good. So, let me know what you guys think of the LR Z Fighter and Goku. I mean, there's some bad boys. And I'll catch y'all next time.